Hello, Gabe here again. As you can see, I've just lost a game of Mini Metro, and I'm going to try a new strategy this time. I'm going to try kind of a hub and spoke system, the kind of system that's in use in a lot of American cities. I suspect that I'm not going to do nearly as well. But then again, you know, American cities don't necessarily have infinite ability to build new rails. That's actually the most expensive thing. On this one, it's the number of lines that limits you, not the amount of rails. So it doesn't necessarily make it realistic, but... Okay, so... in this strategy, this is going to be our hub. I'm going to try and make sure that our hub has at least one station of each shape, which is easy to begin with, but gets less easy as we go. And then we will connect other stations to this hub from the outside, trying to connect them to a station that they don't have a lot of along the line, along the spoke, that is. Okay, so this is going to be our first spoke, and circle to square is perfectly reasonable for our first spoke. It'll have to drop over the drop off the triangles, but such as the problems of a hub and spoke system. Okay, so we don't want to connect that to another triangle, so we're also going to connect it to a square. Now notice we've already used up all of our lines. One thing we can do is make these one line, so we may as well do that. So it will be less traditional hub and spoke system than a hub with spokes running through it rather than radiating out from it. Okay, connect this up. Notice that this, at least, is a lot easier to play without pausing the game. So this was one of the ones I used, one of the strategies I used back before I figured out how to pause the game. Unfortunately, this is going to require some thought. We've got a triangle here. We've got a triangle there. We can't connect this triangle to that, so I guess we'll do this. Okay, continue. This is the problem. You know, in this game, you have to deliver every single passenger. As soon as enough passengers get weary of waiting in one place, you lose the game. Now, in an American city, people get weary of waiting in one place. They can walk, they can bicycle, and in fact, that's generally what we tell them: buy a car. Of course, in Europe, a lot of people can't afford cars. They're a lot more expensive than they are here. And heck, here a lot of people can't afford cars, and they just have to bicycle or walk. But that's generally the attitude of the public transportation system. If you don't happen to be on a line, nothing we can do about it, no matter how many of you are waiting. Okay, so hub and spoke systems always want more lines. Okay, so we now have a new shape of station, and it is going to go on our hub. Making our hub a little longer, but not a whole lot. That's actually a pretty good location for a new shape to show up. It didn't show up south of the river, which could make our hub considerably slower. At some point we might end up changing our hub so it goes across the river, and we may end up choosing like a different triangle or a different circle for it to go through. With the pie up there, that's a little less likely. Okay, we've got another station. That one's definitely going on the red line. There we go. It's definitely going on the blue line. And so far, we've been pretty lucky with station arrangement. Though it's easier with a hub and spoke when you don't have to try and make everything into a circuit. Then you have a little more flexibility, and you can make snaky patterns like I have up there. And I'm about to do down here. So I can do this without a tunnel. There we go. But it also means that you know, the stations at either end of your hub and spoke system will be a little underserved and are liable to blow up and lose you the game. And you can see we're already getting some extra congestion over here. Almost enough that we might want to make this one here into our fourth line, just to go from here to there. Or I suppose we could actually have it go from here to pi. Okay. Hub and spoke system. We're probably going to need bigger capacity. That's generally how it's handled. The commuter buses that come in from the suburbs get upgraded to have greater capacity because they run less often, and the ones that run downtown run more often but are slower, are smaller. So capacity upgrade is definitely what we want to go to with this, and I don't think we're going to want to immediately upgrade the red. Okay, we've got another shape, so now we have to run our main through that shape. Which makes it hard to run it through that circle anymore, so I think we're going to orphan that circle for now. I'm going to have to change the design of our system here a little bit to accommodate the new shape. Let's see here. Oh no, wait. Yes, that's what I was going to do. So this circle to the pi and back to the square. There we go. Okay, so then now we can just put this one on another line, which is good. So, take it off of the red line. There we go. And then this here becomes a line that goes. Oh, we have to wait till our blue line fades before we can remake it. There we go. And oops, not like that. So many circles over here. There's not a really good way to make it the fact that there's so many circles over here. So we're gonna have to do it that way. Train's headed that way, so hopefully we'll be alright there, but this is the problem with the hub and spoke system. The hub gets busy, and if the trains don't run often enough, you can have some real problems. Okay, dropping some people off, picking some people up. We barely picked up enough people. We didn't really pick up enough people. And more people are getting dropped off, and I don't know what we can do about that with this current system. As an emergency measure, we're going to run the blue line over there. Also got to get this triangle on our line somehow. I really want it to go circle, triangle, so I guess we'll do this. Not great, is it? A lot of this isn't great. So let's see here. We're running the blue line there. Hopefully it'll get there in time to do something about it, or we're just screwed. I think we're going to end up needing to upgrade the capacity of the yellow line, which is not the way it's generally done. But I don't see how else we can actually do it with a hub and spoke system. So, not T, capacity to the yellow line. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we lost already. Oh my god, look at all those people. Oh, come on, blue line, come on, get there fast, blue line. Blue line, save the day. Blue line! Game over. So that's the problem with the hub and spoke system right there. Compared to everything else that I've tried, that was the least effective.